Traveling should be exciting, not stressful. But did you know that 40% of travelers blame bad luggage for ruining a trip? From jammed wheels to broken zippers, the wrong suitcase can turn a dream vacation into a nightmare. Even worse, poorly designed luggage is one of the leading causes of delays at airport security, according to the TSA. Shocking, right? That's why today, we're breaking down 6 luggage features that drive travelers crazy, and showing you how to avoid them. Stick around because, by the end of this guide, you'll know exactly what to look for, and what to avoid, when picking your next travel companion. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Wheel Deal. Rolling into disaster. Ever struggled with a suitcase that feels like it's fighting back? Bad wheels are a top complaint among travelers. A Consumer Reports study found that 30% of luggage failures involve the wheels, whether they jam, wobble, or break entirely. Most of the time, the problem is cheap plastic wheels that can't handle the pressure. Instead, look for polyurethane spinner wheels, which are durable and glide smoothly. Test the wheels on different surfaces before buying to make sure they don't wobble. And avoid fixed wheels. They limit mobility and are a nightmare in tight spaces. Here's an interesting tidbit. The first suitcase with wheels wasn't invented until 1970. Yet, decades later, some brands still can't get it right. Pro tip. If you're traveling to cobblestone streets in places like Europe, skip 4-wheel bags. 2-wheelers are sturdier and easier to pull on uneven terrain. Chapter 2. Handles that can't handle it. A broken handle can ruin your trip faster than a delayed flight. According to Skyscanner, 25% of travelers rank faulty handles as their most frustrating luggage issue. Most of the time, the problem lies with flimsy materials like cheap plastic or poor design. Opt for handles made of sturdy metal and test them in store for wobbliness. You also want to check for ergonomic grips. Your hands will thank you after hours of dragging a heavy suitcase. And don't forget placement. A single top handle might work for short trips, but you'll need side and bottom handles for heavier lifting. Seasoned travelers often say, don't judge a handle by how it looks. Judge it by how it feels. That's solid advice. After all, a suitcase should make travel easier, not harder. Chapter 3. Zippers of Doom. The unzippable nightmare. Imagine rushing to your flight, only to have your suitcase zipper jam or, worse, burst open. It's a nightmare no one wants, yet it's incredibly common. Samsonite reports that 50% of luggage malfunctions involve zippers. The solution? Look for YKK zippers, which are known for their durability and smooth operation. Double zippers are another smart choice. They make accessing your bag easier and serve as a backup if one fails. Reinforced stitching around the zipper area is also a sign of quality. Pro tip. Avoid overstuffing your bag. Overpacking puts stress on zippers and increases the risk of them breaking. And if you're worried about space, consider luggage with expandable compartments. It's a simple way to avoid a mid-trip disaster. Don't miss more tips like this. If you're finding these insights helpful, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a travel hack. Chapter 4. The Black Hole Effect. Hard to organize interiors. A suitcase with bad interior design can turn packing into chaos. According to the Travel Goods Association, travelers spend 10 minutes a day repacking due to disorganized luggage. That adds up to an hour wasted on a week-long trip. Look for bags with multiple compartments or use packing cubes to stay organized. Compression straps also help keep clothes neat and prevent wrinkles. And avoid bags with dark interiors, they make finding items harder. Light-colored or patterned linings are much more practical. Marie Kondo, the queen of organization, says packing cubes bring clarity to your journey. They're a lifesaver if your bag lacks built-in organizers. Remember, the key to stress-free travel is knowing where everything is. Chapter 5. Weight problems. Bags that carry themselves. Lifting a heavy suitcase before even packing it? No, thank you. The average empty suitcase weighs 7 to 10 pounds, but some weigh even more due to unnecessary features. Airlines charge up to $200 in overweight fees, so every pound counts. Lightweight materials like polycarbonate or aluminum are ideal. Just make sure the bag is still sturdy enough to handle wear and tear. And skip gimmicky add-ons like built-in locks or chargers. They often add weight without much use. Fun fact: Samsonite holds the Guinness World Record for the lightest suitcase at just 4.1 pounds. It's proof that you don't have to compromise durability for weight. Chapter 6. Tech traps and gimmicks. You don't need smart luggage. Sounds cool, but is it worth the hype? Built-in chargers often die quickly, leaving you with extra weight and no power. Plus, airlines have strict rules about lithium batteries in checked luggage. GPS tracking systems also sound great in theory, but according to CETA, 82% of lost luggage is recovered through airline systems, not GPS. In short, these features rarely justify the cost or hassle. Travel expert Christopher Elliott says, focus on practical features over flashy tech. Instead, invest in a reliable power bank or universal travel adapter. They're cheaper and more versatile. And remember, the more complex the luggage, the harder it is to repair if something goes wrong. We've covered 6 luggage nightmares and how to avoid them. If you enjoyed this guide, subscribe for more travel tips and hacks to make your journeys stress-free and unforgettable. Safe travels.